Mm. Dancer. Okay, on your paws. Dancer. Hi, Dancer. Oh, we got mosquitoes, really? Spin. Spin. Okay. Hmm. That's a big grape. That grape's almost as big as you. You didn't know it. Mm-hmm. There's my hand. Hmm. Spin. Hey, Dancer. Spin. Spin. Okay. What you do, Mike? A day or two. A couple days. They're pretty quick to train. How you doing, fella? Well, hello, everyone. Hmm. Oh, you want a grape? Eat that. Spin. Spin. One more time. Good girl. Oh, hey, give me my shoe back.
I don't think they'll
Hey,
hang
can I have
on
my
it
shoe
there.
back? That's the. They've already replaced them once. Oh, I can't believe that. That's funny. He stole my shoe. That's my. If you buy Bombas, they have like if your pet destroys your pair of shoes, they replace them free. They only do it once, but I had it on video. My last pair of shoes, he stole them and they broke them in half and ripped one of the straps off. I sent them the video, and a week later, I had new shoes. So if you're interested in their, I'll tell you what, they're the best slides. They're just Bomba slides. They're like $65, something like that. They're really comfy, best comfy slides I ever had. And no, I am not endorsed by Bombas. Bomba. Right, Nancy? Spin. Spin. What you know? Hello, everyone. I don't always get to the comments because you have to watch your hands. Cause, yes, you did. You coming out? Hmm. 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 I want one of these. Yarkshadamash. Dancer.
Dancer, come here.
Oh, Mama got you something special. The apple.
Chicken.
Oh, there's the chicken. Hang on, buddy. Dobrze, dziękuję. Era po Polska. I don't speak it. My family does. That's the only time to be quiet. Dancer. Hello, Miss Donna. I remember you, and thank you for stopping by. Hey, Hillbillies Yard and Beyond. This is the first round, round one. Hey, is it snowing up there? Up in Tennessee, right? Yes, on Hillbillies. And is it Michelle, right? I think I asked you before. Yes, they all have rabies, just like humans do. All the humans have rabies. No, they don't have rabies. They have to get bit by something. I gotta put a disclaimer on there so when people... I have to put a disclaimer on there. There ain't no bugs on me. There might be bugs on some of your mugs, but there ain't no bugs on me.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Max.
that's Max. We have a new name for one of the babies, and he eats, and so it's Smacks. Yo, Smacks, what's up, man? West Virginia. I'm sorry, I can't remember. I got senioritis. I forget. What you doing, little buddy?
Can they hear him?
Yes. They hear. Yes, they hear you in the background. That's my wife.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Dancer. Hey, come on, girl. Dancer. I'm gonna get that one down there.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't put.
what you call
You
it
so.
there? Navel.
Hey, Naval.
We'll get him up in the chair and get him to do it.
I'm gonna have get my supplies going on.
Max. Max.
Yeah, we had a lot of L's. Cause you found or what? Navel. 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 Oh. Come on. Come on, big boy. Navel. Huh? Navel. Come on, big boy. What are you doing? You're good, Nazar. Yeah. Hmm. Ping. It's just really hard to describe the color of Navel's fur. I know the camera enhances his color a little bit. And other than białe, which is means white in Polish, and malutki, which is tiny. Malutki. And then we have stoja, which is one of the other raccoons. I try to give them different names other than Bill and Ted.
2-bit.
2-bit. Belarus. They say if you can speak any Slavic language, you can speak like 9 others. You know, you can speak Czech, Russian, Polish, you know, Belarus, all the Slavic nations. Hey, little boy. Hmm? Yeah, that's pretty good. I gotta get my coffee. Can I have some coffee? I forget to focus on them, guys. Yeah, I really enjoyed growing up listening to my family. My mom had 6 other sisters, so they all spoke Polish, so they didn't really teach us, and they always spoke in Polish, so they didn't know what we couldn't understand what they were saying. But you pick up stuff. And you get a person that's mixed with being Danish, Swedish, and Norwegian, and they're usually pretty much pretty people. With the blue eyes. What are you doing there, fella?
I'm sorry.
Hey.
Navel is too big.
Yeah. I'm sorry I don't get to all the questions, everyone, because I'm slow. I always wanted to know, with the signs that they have on the road when you go through a neighborhood, slow children at play. So is it slow children at play, like we're slow, or is it slow, there's children that play ahead? I always thought it was slow children. Pretty snippy there, fella. I just keep my finger right out of the frame, so in case he bites me, I can pretend that he didn't. No, I have no problem admitting if I had been I've been feeding these guys for years, and it's just funny that they've never been aggressive towards me once. I mean, at first, when the parents bring their babies out, you know, and they first see me for the first time, they don't know what not to do. And they can't, their vision's pretty bad, too. That's why it's kind of dangerous when you're feeding babies, because they can't see, and they go for you. That's the lane. Mabel. When the eggs come down in price a little bit more, I'll start playing bowling for coons, and that's where we take hard-boiled eggs and roll them down the driveway, because I have a very steep driveway. And then roll them down, and it's funny to watch 10 raccoons chase after an egg. And there's a egg in there. What do you got there? How is the overseer? The crows eat everything too. I have a good cycle here between the birds and the squirrels and the raccoons and who's yammering over there? Mabel, come on. Yeah. That's really nice. Thank you. And are you in New Zealand now, or are you in America from New Zealand? Yeah, he's got a cool, there's something, he's got something like a cleft palate. What you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? See that squeaking in the background? That's my brain trying to think. Well, thank you for visiting from New Zealand.
Can we come?
Yeah. We're one of our, like if we were to leave the country, I mean, there's so much in America to see, from, the tropical to desert to snow. But if we were to travel outside the country anywhere, New Zealand would be probably the place that we want to go. Especially with parasailing and the waterfalls and just all the activities that you can do there. And it's just phenomenally beautiful. I mean, from what I've seen.
I need to go land the lithium pools.
Yeah, the lithium pools, right? You have them there in New Zealand? The bipolar poles. Pools. Hello, nocturnal nuggets. Yes, these guys are wild. What's with the noise? What is the noise?
I don't know, sounds like John's doing something. Vacuuming.
I see. He needs to unclog his vacuum. Sounds. Well, I'm not Stewie. Stewie's my cat. I'm Jeff, and my wife is Beth. Because it used to be Stewie Studios, and then people would say, "Well, is it EWIE or STUIE?" And it's like, oh gosh. So I'll change it to Raccoonland One at Raccoonland. So that's why I changed it. But Stewie's the black cat that we have. It was okay though.
I don't know what to do with the peanut.
That is really getting to be annoying.
Where is
Well, I can always
everybody?
block out. Oh, here I am yammering the whole time. Thank you for telling. I had the sound off, and I'm yammering the whole time talking to you guys.
You had the sound off?
Yeah, that was just a couple minutes. So. So I had said about how my wife, I told her stories about Hillbilly's Yard, Nocturnal Nuggets, at nighttime, and the different participants at all the different channels with the, like Scruffy and Charlie now over at Billy Goat. I don't know if it's 8627 or something. Uh, and the community and just what's going on, like with Moo Moo and Meow Meow at Taylor, and but she would get them mixed up, and she's like, "Well, the deer is over at that place with the turkeys in the backyard." No, that's the other place. So we had written it down on paper for a minute, and then it just got. We've been really busy to just a lot of traveling back and forth places. Oh, we have. Those are the two outsiders, Beth.
Mm-hmm.
So we have two new ones.
Biting on my shoe and my pants.
They biting on your pants?
Yeah, they want
On
more
your
food,
pants?
Daddy-o.
So we had just said what a wonderful community and how we get mixed up with the different people and names, and it's hard to remember.
I get mixed
Took me
up.
6 months to remember my wife's name. Heck, I
I
haven't
get
even met
mixed
you
up
yet.
unless I look in the mirror.
Yeah. So. Did you see the right on camera here? The raccoon stole my slipper and took it down over there.
Tell them about the Aurora Borealis.
Oh yeah, did you guys know up there the Northern Lights? We saw them here in central, little northern central Florida. Not, I can't see it, but maybe tonight. Make sure you look out. They said 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock. You might be able to see maybe some reflections or whatever. So check out the skies, people. Yes. Oh, hey, a rare car. I live in the middle of a long. Our blocks are like a third of a mile long. So if you want to walk around the block, it's over a mile. So I'm in right in the center of a long block, and I have no neighbors to either side of me or across the street. So everybody, we're behind. So everybody that lives on one side of me, all come to the house from one side of the street, the entrance, and people on the other. There's only like 15 houses on this block. A lot of people have 3 and 4 lots, acre, 2 acres. It's more working class families. And then on the other side of the canal, we have all the moo-moos and pasture. We'll start hearing the cows more in the fall time for whatever reason. They roam more. Miss Taylor, you'd be able to tell us about the cows, because you know. I have a friend that leases his land too because he gets a big tax break for his, property taxes by leasing out his land too. Miss Peekaboo. You ever wonder how people get their names of animals? Like why did they name them what they do? Or the stories behind, well, we named them because. And Taylor, thank you. I know Beth and I have talked, and just from your cadence, your voice, the things you say, the sign, like the things you wrote on there about being positive, and I thank you for your spiritual journey. And it's a wonderful thing as you as you walk and grow. For me personally, uh, walking more in the spirit than in the body. I mean, you still do what you have to do, but as I bicycle every day, I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. But oh, thank you, Lord, that I could see that sign, and thank you, Lord, that He protects me crossing the street. It's just the more you dwell on positive things, the more it seems positive things happen around you. And you hang around the barber shop long enough, you're going to get a haircut. You hang out with like-minded people, you're going to grow and mature and get wise. And my wife's 69 years old, and it took her just to about a year ago to actually, 2 years ago, she looked into a mirror and actually told herself that she loved her. She said, "I love you, Beth." And that was the first time since she's been a child that she can actually say that.
And believe it.
And believe it. So, everyone's journey is different. My wife and I have been through many hurricanes, difficulties, cancer, all kinds of things. And there would be no way that I or her or together could have handled the things that we went through without her faith and trust in God. And I can stand here and proudly say that as just a human. I like to call myself a spiritualistic Christian.
I like to call myself a human becoming.
A human becoming. It's I have some real difficult friends who are, their political viewpoints are very strong, and it's taken a really hard. You try to accept people, and you don't want to change them, but when you tell them, hey man, I can't be around you because you just, dude, this is too much. I don't care what's going on over there. They've never knocked on my door. They never called me. They never asked for my opinion personally, so I could really not care. I don't watch too much TV. I do watch all my friends' channels like you guys, but I used to live for fashion and have the gold watch and the fancy clothes, and nobody really cares. Who really cares? I mean, I understand about your presentation at work and for a job function, that's all very important. But afterwards, and then there's the game of just trying to impress people with looks
And see, now I wanna become like the raccoons.
no, yeah, I want to become raccoon. I'm trying to transition.
Everybody gets along.
Yeah. I mean, you got 6 different mothers here and 15 different babies from different families, and they all get along, and they're not supposed to. Not like this. There's always confrontation. I'm sorry for yammering. This taken me a long time and a long journey, and I'm so happy for all the difficult times and all the good times. And I wouldn't change one iota of my life. I'd relive it all through the difficult times and everything. You can't get stronger unless you exercise, and you have to exercise your faith. And when we have trials and tribulations, that's the best time to exercise our faith, the faith that we've worked hard at to work out in our lives and have our personal relationship.
Okay, Jimmy.
Well, thank you, my patron. How are we doing outside? And that concludes this night of. I do that because I ride a bike, and we have a large homeless population in my area. Most of the homeless all have bikes. Well, I have e-bikes. All the homeless people have e-bikes. I was like, how do you guys get these bikes? Well, probably from Panhandling. But it's just amazing when I walk. Not wearing fancy clothes, riding my bike, sweating in 110-degree weather. Kind of dressing because I'm sweating and it's hot and I'm exercising. And I go into stores and I get that look. It's like, oh, he's on a bike and he smells and. Sad eye. How you doing, buddy? I think people have been waiting for you. Yeah. Oh, that's just from my sliding glass doors that I replaced, or had replaced. I didn't replace them myself. The window dope company did. That's just one side of the glass. They're 2 4-foot doors for the patio. What are you doing, Santa? Oh, excuse me, folks. 1 second here again. Santa, how you doing, buddy? Nice, Santa. Good Lord, darling. Oh, Santa, Mama got you something. I guess these grapes were on sale for whatever reason, and I paid $2 or $1.89 for almost 3 pounds of grapes, which is so it's cheaper to get grapes than to actually buy the cookies for them. But these are as big as
They're
the,
bioengineered.
the baby raccoon's face. Look at you. Yeah. Wasn't that Sam from Looney Tunes in that darn environment? Take that and spray. Damn. I have a friend that comes over, and he's real loud. He talks loud. One of those, I gotta talk loud so everybody will hear me type of guys. Oh, that's my political friend. And, one of the raccoons run away. And, certain people, they know it. It's really weird. Certain raccoons will go to certain friends, and it's like, okay. I don't hang out with the certain friends they told me not to hang around with, because then you'll later find out that. Oh, my wife makes puff pastries, and we take apples, and she cooks them, and we cooks them, and bake it. And I had some left over. What's that like? Oh, yes, I actually saw Ozzy Osbourne in, how was that? 1985. Was it No More Tears? No, not No More Tears. Bark at the Moon. Jake Ely on guitar. And 80, yeah, 5, something like that. And the reason why I say that is the very first song that I ever heard that scared the crap out of me and got me into heavy metal was my brother had Black Sabbath, Master Reality, and I took one of his albums and put it on. I was 9 years old, and it started off with the Sweet Leaf and Coffin. And so I put the needle on the record. Put the needle on the record. So when I did that Coffin, and it was real loud, and it scared the crap out of me. And a couple days later, my brother was grabbing the album, and I was looking at him, and we were talking about it, and he put it on, and we started listening to it. And he explained the song to me. I didn't understand what all that was yet, but that was my introduction to Black Sabbath and the world of heavy metal, which I've never looked back on. From Led Zeppelin to Motorhead and everything in between. Buddy Rich, Stan Kenton, Maynard Ferguson, Lou Rawls, all the blues, jazz, everything. All that great music. And even Poison once in a while. And yes, that's the reason why James the Raccoon has his name, in that it's after James Hetfield of Metallica. Hey, Santa, come on, buddy. Who's got a boyfriend? Somebody got a boyfriend? Oh.
Santa is everybody's boyfriend.
No, see, they're talking between them that
Oh,
about the Metallica. I saw them in '83 in Chicago. That's where I'm from. That's where I was born and raised. And the concerts, everything in the Midwest that we got to. I was so, you know, now that I look back at all the band from UFO and Ronnie James Dio and you know, Sabotage and Metal Church, and, Scorpions, Iron Maiden 5 or 6 times, Metallica a bunch of times. Going to see concerts and paying $19 to see 5 bands. You know, it's just in the '70s, all the good Scorpions, man, this Uriah Heep, all the bands that were coming through Chicago. You know, they had this like the Midwest circuit. And you know, one of the great things is you watch old videos of concerts and you just see people throwing their hands in the air and bouncing around and you know having a good time. All the half naked people and now you know people jump around and all that, but they got the stupid phone in their hand trying to record what they're just visualizing. You know, I understand. I take pictures and video too, but it's like you have to hold on to that expensive thing in your hand when you got 50,000 people jumping up and down. I don't know if you ever been in mosh pits where the crowd is so tight that you actually get picked up off the ground and then you sway like 5 or 6 feet with the whole, and there's nothing you can do. It's just the whole crowd's pushing everybody's body together, sliding all the way across. It's one of the things about body surfing or crowd surfing. I'm going through changes. My favorite album is probably Diary of a Madman. And my 2 favorite songs is probably Sado and I would probably say Diary of a Madman and then Over the Mountain. Good music. Randy Rhoads. Is that Round Face? Round Face.
mhm.
Round Face.
You don't even take anything out of my hand.
Round Face. He's such a handsome raccoon. Yeah, if you look on. Oh, Taylor, I wanted to tell you, I have. I don't know if you went and checked that app out yet. I don't know if you have an iPhone or an Android, but if you go to the Play Store, and for anyone else, you want to listen to find out what birds are chirping in your yard. A wonderful app. It's by Cornell University. It's called Merlin. It's on the Google Play Store. Come on. And you know, it saves the recordings and it tells you all the birds that it picks up just listening. It will also record your voice in the background, you know, if you save the recordings, but you'll be able to identify all kinds of birds that you thought, oh, that's this bird, or oh, I didn't know that was that bird. It's a really cool app.
And now that the birds are migrating,
Yeah, with
they're all coming south.
with all the migration and all the everything going on, you guys are in a prime spot to catch a lot of different birds coming through. my area, for whatever reason, this house, this piece of property I have, has been the focal point of so much bird activity throughout the years. It was just an honor to be able to buy this house and be here and not know until maybe about 5 years ago. I mean, we've always had birds and animals and raccoons coming through, but to really, my wife and I had grown spiritually to begin to focus on inward self and how it's being projected to the outward. Uh, and we've begun a lot of changes in our life, and this is where it led us. And the joy and the peace, not that we don't have difficulties throughout the day, or getting up and feeling our old bones, but each day is an honor, and I feel very much to be able to put a smile on God's face, and if I can do that, you know, uh, so I do that by sharing these videos and talking the way I do. Uh, I know I yammer, but to have someone like in New Zealand to say, "Hey, this is great, this is wonderful, thank you for making me smile today," or putting us, that there, I feel like I've accomplished something. So, uh, and I do this not to promote myself. That's why you never see me. It's all about the animals and interaction between a human and animal that shows. I'm not saying I'm tender-hearted. I'm soft-hearted, but
They're calm.
you have
They
to have
pick
a
up
calm
on you.
spirit and a calm heart, and they just pick up on that. And it's I share this with everyone in the hopes that maybe it can bring a little peace and happiness just for a few moments in their life. I'm sorry, I'm just talking. I haven't looked in the. Oh, you, I have to tell you, at Maynard Ferguson played my trumpet when I was 12 years old, and 12 years old, playing trumpet in grade school. Uh, my parents bought me a Blessing XL um, trumpet. I mean, back then that was like $800, and it was the sterling silver, the long edition, and he was playing. It was called the Point West in Linwood, Illinois, and that was 1979, something like that, 78. Because Frank Sinatra came to Calumet City, Illinois in 1977 and played in the parking lot in River Oaks. I saw him there, and then it was like the next year when I saw, now at 12 years old, I went and I took a taxi cab to the bar, restaurant, club, and they let me in. And at 12 years old, all by myself, I got my trumpet in my case, and I got a table right in front of the stage because I got there early and wanted to be the first. And throughout the set, I said, "I got my trumpet here." He looked at it and he took his mouthpiece, stuck it in, and I forget what song he played, but it came back. It was all warm and full of water, and it's like, "Oh my God!" Mayor Ferguson played my trumpet, and that's when Conquistador, or is it New Vintage? I think the album. I'm sorry, I'm just yammering over there. Yeah, they stay on the. I was out on the back porch, and two other trees that all the babies were coming out of. So yeah, they stay in the trees. Um, you know, uh, between the squirrels and the birds and the raccoons, it's pretty busy here. Yeah, I wonder where they all go because nobody sees them. You don't see them in the streets, and my neighbors don't see them. I have neighbors on the corner and around the house here, and they never see them. you don't get in anybody's trash, so
Yeah, they
they're
just
pretty
like to start
pretty
feeding 'em.
stealthy, yeah. Oh wow, you saw Kiss in '79 for $10.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. I never liked Kiss. I mean, you know, that's you know. Yeah.
I saw Fleetwood Mac in 1968 for $7
There
in
you go.
Toledo.
In Toledo, Ohio. There you go. Fleetwood Mac. My wife was at Watkins Glen in '73 and saw the Grateful Dead. And, oh, she don't remember seeing the Grateful Dead. But.
They threw oranges at
Yes, I believe so, Taylor. Maybe it was all this happened, me meeting my wife, being here, sitting in my garage, just to say hello to you, Taylor.
And her daughter.
And your
for the
daughter.
Squirrels on screen.
Yeah, with squirrels on screen. No, that's Hillbilly Yard.
Oh.
Squirrels on screen. See, I said squirrels on screen long before I remembered the song
Duran.
Squirrels on Screen from Duran Duran.
That's
So, all right.
Girls on Film.
Girls on, oh, girls on screen. Well, film is the screen, but I keep forgetting to. I want to play that in the background for you, and while I do Squirrels on Screen. That's what you doing, little buddy? We have a blast here, my wife and I. Really, all morning long from the time we get up. Oh, there's somebody at the back door. There's somebody at the front door. I take a shower and have the window open. The squirrels are, I mean, believe it or not, I'll have 5 or 6 squirrels sitting in the yard. Well, I do holler at them and talk to them, so they're. It's funny that actually the squirrels can climb the side of our house. Just.
It's stucco.
Yeah, stucco.
I'm not allowed to cough?
No. Why? Alright, who's vacuuming again? Oh, thanks. I'm not good with compliments. One of these days, I'd like to. I'm uploading or upgrading the software that I use for these live streams. The resolution's pretty crappy, and compared to my videos that I upload, which you guys know, you watch them, the quality is 100 times better when I can just upload what I record. But the interaction, doing this live and being able, a lot of people don't believe what I do or how I do it, so this is the best way to. Plus, I get a lot of viewership in a short amount of time. You see I can go live stream for 45 minutes and have 6,000 people, and I said, really, it's just amazing that I'll have 6,000 people watch this tonight, in the comments, It's not that, it's just in the interaction, the talking like Nocturnal Nuggets and Billy Goat and Hillbilly's Yard and beyond. Everybody just like we're all having coffee, with our kids at, PTA. Yeah, that's what we're doing. PTA with all our kids.
RTA.
Yeah, RTA. Yeah, the Raccoon Teachers Association. Well, actually, it's a federation. Raccoon Federation. Huh? Oh, the thing up there? Those are CDs. Did you see the CDs I posted of why I have all the CDs? I had the the disco ball in the backyard, and you have to get it early in the morning when the sun's just coming up for the to be able to see it on camera. I've been trying to record them. It's just it's the reflection of the sun on the well, just like now you see it, and the reflection prisms looks like you know, shining around your house on your tile. Yeah, like prisms, like a disco ball inside your house, but coming from the outside, and naturally, it's kind of cool. And then everybody asks, you know, what do you got the CDs there for?
Scare birds.
What are you doing, fella?
He's brave. He's here all by himself.
Mm.
I think that's Cecil.
That's not Cecil. Cecil's darker. Hey, can you guys tell me what the little smiley faces and hearts are when they're floating up in the air on the side of the for anybody else that does live streaming or whatever? I'm not familiar. Maybe I'm missing something. What you doing? The afterlife. Sounds like Avenged Sevenfold. What you doing, buddy? Hmm? No, okay. Okay. Why? Are you really that bored in your life that you have to do this stuff? It really doesn't tick me off. Just like somebody told me how dumb I was, and it's like, really, you're watching me, and you're telling me that I'm dumb. How long are you going to keep watching me and telling me that I'm dumb? If it's that dumb. Dun 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 dun. Well, well, bye. I'll put you in timeout, bad boy. I guess that's. See, I don't know. It's spam. There's people that have spam channels. What do you get out of spamming a channel? What's the purpose? Does it make you better, or I don't understand. So what? So they troll and so the purpose now. If they're trolling, don't you get? I mean, they're still going to your channel and visiting and all that. So that person that's trolling you is still potentially helping your channel out by actually. Yeah, but see, uh, so what? What they troll themselves, and then what makes them more popular or something, or. See, I have some settings on there, like a minute, between being able to type and the response time. And it says it helps keep the spammy people out. So I don't know what they're spamming for, but I just don't, other people, well, Yeah, see, I'm not a texter either. I'm not a. It's hard for me to comment on the people's comments because it's like, well, what do I say? Just like trying to think of a header for a video. Well, I've got 1,100 videos. Raccoon grabs egg. Raccoon grabs marshmallow. Raccoon sees marshmallow. What I mean, what I have to think of, you know. Lily rolls on her belly. James likes grapes. There's only so many headlines you can put with raccoon in it, So I just try to. Yeah, I like that one. See, everybody thinks their eyes. That's cool. But I don't get this stuff with the. I'm not a. I'm not on Facebook. I know I could have more likes and more views and get a bigger audience if I do like Twitch and all the Discord and I've never been on Facebook. I've never had an account. I could care less. I've never been on Twitter. I have other names for Twitter, but we won't use those words now. This YouTube's easy. I'm a simple guy. I push the button. Hey, I push the button. I record. Hey, look at the reference. Oh, I love the thrash. We have thrashers here too. But when I was telling you, Taylor, about the Merlin Bird app, and we had, what was it, the killdeer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. We had a killdeer, and I was like, oh my god! And then when I saw that, I thought of all the other people that have deers in the background, and you had the cows, and I was hoping. I hope she got that app and she's listening for birds, and so that's. That's how we think of our channel members, Or if I see another goat on another channel, I think a hillbilly and the overseer. So it's like I feel I know all you guys by watching your channel and listening to you and going to the shop and you know. And then some of your guys' video too with going through town and just big old deer coming up to your vehicle, just out of the blue. They just you drive down the street and they come up to your car. Uh, that's pretty awesome. So Taylor, may I ask a question? And I won't put you on the spot, but I have a question, and we'll see what happens. Did something like occur recently within the last few years that you have this? It, it seems like you had this not a nude or renewed appreciation or gift that you have, because you do have a gift, and is it just something that came into fruition because of certain circumstances or something, and it's like now that or has this been a long journey or kind of like a short journey? It was like in 2020, I was given a diagnosis of end-stage liver disease, and I'm not a drinker. So having that, not that I haven't drank in my life, no, I'm not, but it wasn't due to, like alcohol or fatty liver because of alcohol. It was just from medication. I had hepatitis C, but I let it go too long, and I took the pill and got cured, but it was kind of too late for it, and I was down to 6% of my liver working, and they gave me like 3 to 5 years. So that was in 2020. Here it is, 2025, and I'm healthier now at 61 years old. I'm more active. more grateful, more appreciative. I have a new hip, a new shoulder, ready to get another new hip and shoulder, and uh, my liver is now is fully functional and at about 98% uh, good liver. So, uh, and that's why, I mean, I've always danced around the church for a while, but I never really put my whole heart into it and didn't know what my whole heart, oh, I'm going to serve God and put my whole heart into it. And uh, that really only happened in the last few years to really know what crossing over from the Spirit and, walking in the Spirit as opposed to what I thought was serving God before with my heart. And, you know, kind of like that. And honey, okay, honey. I'm looking for my wife for approval, but I know sometimes the journey, even though it may be difficult, is the blessing in itself. Um, and you don't know till because we walk in faith. You know? Well, loving ourselves. Well, that is something that I have told you. My wife just said that a couple of years ago to herself. So imagine living 60 something years and really look in the mirror and say, I really love you for who to yourself. Because, and I'm going to give you guys a little secret. You are so special and so important to God that He only made one of you. That your fingerprint, nothing, no two people are alike because that's how special you are. And my wife was always called the black sheep of the family. You're damn right. I'm proud of it. You know why? Because I'm not like you people. The other ducklings, so to speak. And that's how special the black duckling, the ugly duckling was. So special that it wasn't like the other ones. And that's how special you are. We all are. And once you accept that and realize that and God loves you no matter what with your, you know, mistakes that we've made and our thinking, it's like, God, I'm thinking kind of crazy, but you made me and you gave me this brain, so I'm asking you questions to help me figure this out. And, kind of like that. Well, He does tell us how much He forgives us. Just like as far as the east is to our west, so has our sins been forgiven us. And when you really examine that, He gave us a brain, and He gave us, but this human flesh is, the war that we kind of have, knowing like certain things that aren't right, but you go ahead and do them anyway. And then with the intention of, I'm just going to pray and tell God that, forgive me, Lord, I didn't mean to do what I did. And you do it anyway, and you do it over and over, and of course, God forgives you. He knows your heart, but you're going to have to go through some things later on or whatever, and that's when the tests come. And do you first go to other things or do you go to your knees? My wife always taught me one thing: it's better to go to your knees in prayer than to be brought to your knees. So, in prayer doesn't mean anything but communication. Lord, I am who I am. You made me in your image. Give me guidance, and I trust in Him. And it's a hard thing because we're people, we're humans. We make mistakes, and it's okay. And the society has also played a main part in a lot of things and how we feel and how we believe. It's okay to be sad, it's okay to be happy, all the gifts of the Spirit. But you have to have balance in all that. If you don't have balance in all your emotions, you, it's hard to have a relationship. You know that with anything. If you're not patient, which is a very hard thing to do, especially when you look at how people travel around today. You get to hurry, hurry, hurry to get to everywhere. And the patience that God has with us, you know, day in and day out. It's a hard thing, but once you begin to love yourself and realize it's not for people that we're living for, it's all for the glory of God. And I got over that a long time ago. I stand on a corner and I do a James Hetfield stance. I don't care if people are looking at me funny or if they point fingers, and it's like, yeah, I'm free. I, you can point your finger at me and laugh and joke, but you know what? On the inside, I am so free. I don't. It doesn't bother me, and it's a lot easier. It's a lot lonelier too, because most people I don't want to have association with because, uh, it's. I don't have a lot of common things with people in the fast lane in life. I'm getting old now. I'm not striving to win the president's position at my company, and it's
just trying to be Federation president.
Yeah, just trying to be a Federation president.
The raccoon life.
Well, Taylor, yeah, you know why you know you're worth it? Because you're acknowledging it. Because God told you you are worth it. Because He loves you so much that He gave His Son for you. And there are so many ways you can look at that, but you look at it the way that best fits your relationship with God. We like to compare our... We watch a lot of Joyce Meyers. Beth watches her every morning at 5:30, so I'm out here feeding the raccoons and live streaming. She's in there, and then when I get done here, I go play it back again, and we watch it. Sometimes we watch Joyce Meyers 5 or 6 times in the morning.
Or Andrew.
Yeah. However, we can do that because we're retired now and old farts, and we got nothing else to do all day but feed raccoons and play with squirrels. Yeah, just sitting here yammering and talking, but
yeah, it was a quick feed tonight.
Yeah, it was a quick feed. That's still early yet.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there's Sad-Eye. Sad-Eye. Yeah, thanks for letting me all talk, guys, and just yammer on. So. The views of this channel do not necessarily reflect the sponsors. Hillbilly's Yard says, give Stewie and Beth hugs. Love you guys and Taylor. See. I have this fluid in my eyes. It seems extra. And it's hard to realize that I have a relationship with like 30 raccoons. I don't know. And maybe one of the raccoons will pray for me and say, Lord, give Jeff and Beth a blessing. Let them get some
more grapes.
More hammocks so we can hang around and lounging. I have tons of wood. Uh, I have a lot of 4x6s or 4x4s that posts that go in the ground. I've got tons of 2x4s. I've got a lot of roof decking, and if anybody has any ideas on how to create a small little obstacle course, I have no architectural proficiencies whatsoever. Uh, but if somebody shows me a diagram or tells me, take 2x4, it kind of gives me a guideline. I'd be happy to build something and give y'all a shout out. If anybody's got any ideas, they shoot something in the comment section on the channel or post in the community. That would be appreciated.
Oh, Uncle
Did you
Jesse's
guys-
garage.
Yeah.
That's where we're gonna.
Y'all
rename it.
ever watch Jesse Duplantis or see him? My wife and I saw him one time. That boy is crazy. The Raging Cajuns. Jesse Duplantis. Santa. How you doing, handsome? Santa.
There's something over on the other side of the street.
Santa. Santa, what is it? What's over there? That's the first time I think I've ever seen him do
He's putting it in the hot cocoa.
that. That's hot cocoa, man. Santa. Oh, I think I see him there. I see him. That's what it is. Santa, what are you doing over there? Come on. Mm. That's Outsider. Outsider, come here.
Let me scoot through this so I can get some crunchy food.
No. We'll have Outsider, then her baby. Whoa.
There's the one with the hurt paw.
Oh. Here, buddy. Sam. Here, buddy. Hi, handsome. Mom came for you.
Uh-oh, there goes all the marshmallows.
Well, he'll get close to me, though. Nice that night. What you doing, buddy? There, okay. Roxy. Isn't it Roxy? There's the outsider. I like to pet you on your belly, but I can't because you got a thingy there. I think I do appreciate it.
Little babies.
Bring it. Daddy's gonna go humping. Santa, get back over here. Come here. There you go. You're humping him. I'd like to know where they go. I don't know where 25, 30 raccoons go. And they do travel in groups. Mm. Mm-hmm. That's the outsider. That's no, I've never fed her from my hand. Not this one. That's when she wags her tail at me. I got her. She's real tall. Stand. Stand. Almost.
I saw that red in your eyes.
No, that's not. Oh yeah, it is. Look how tall she is. She's really tall. Stand. Stand. Wag your tail. 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 There. Good girl. No, it come. They're here all different hours. Went behind you, there. I got something for you. Oh, I know you like it. Come here. Wait, folks. I've been here an hour and a half. I got some things to do. I really do appreciate everyone stopping by, listening to me yammer over here. Uh, if you are anywhere in this wonderful country, should be looking north. The northern lights have been coming down. We saw them here in Florida, the aurora borealis. So maybe go out and look in a dark place, in the dark time. And
Taylor's gonna have a good place.
yeah, Taylor should have a good spot up there. And in Western Kentucky.
Billy Goat.
And then Billy Goat's on you. So have a blessed day, folks. Be good to yourselves. Love yourselves. And we can love others.
And love a coon today.
Yes. They have rights too.
Coons
Thank
have
you.
rights.
Yes. Thank you very much, folks, for your time. Be blessed. Have a safe night. Bye bye.